Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Child of Light. Koala.
Bear.
What's up?
Hey.
Penis.
Penis.
House.
Of.
Cleaning.
Cards.
Cleaning.
House of cards.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna say that. I just want to take it another direction. On my list to watch, man.
You ruined it.
You know,
You ruined
Netflix should
everything.
pay me for this nice plug that I'm giving them.
Free Netflix because you mentioned it.
Just give me 1 month of Netflix. That's all.
No, I want free Netflix or life for no deal.
Or no. Yeah. What am I doing? Yeah, I should be the one driving this negotiation.
Right. So last time we left off, doing some final missions, making sure that we're up to snuff. Getting all our
Snuff?
Up snuff? What?
Did you say up snuff?
Up to snuff.
Up to snuff. Okay, sorry. We have headphones on.
Just go home.
I'm just gonna
go home,
quit
Bear.
right now.
Just go home, Bear.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit down in the corner.
So we did some housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
We also buffed up our oculi, so we got the Princess Stone on Aurora. And something else I did off camera between episodes is I gave everybody some sort of tourmaline. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I gave that to them because the next few bosses will be using a lot of magic type damage, so I kind of substituted that in, and yeah, pretty much make sure that everything is said and done. Everything, you're good to go. You didn't leave anything behind because it's gonna be a few bosses and that's about it. There's no going back, nothing. So make sure you got everything straight. Make sure at least one person has a citrine for light damage because that's going to come in handy. So yeah, we have the last puzzle of the game. So essentially, we have to
Line it up.
Oh, no, I got the wrong thing. Sorry.
Good job.
We have to do it in a specific order. So we have to do it in the order of the shapes of the moon from left to right on this gate. So, taking astronomy a long time ago, do you remember what this moon phase is?
Yes, that is a waning crescent.
Ooh, good job.
Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I partially guessed on that.
You knew it was like a 50-50 shot. It was a crescent.
It was a 50 shot. It was a crescent. I was like, was that a wait? I was like, but it looks more like a waning.
Do you know what this one is?
You know what? I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
All right, that's fair. And then...
Not bad, huh? I haven't taken
not
astronomy in a while.
Yeah. Oh, I need to move over a little bit.
For those watching, we both have taken astronomy. This same class?
No, different classes.
Same professor though.
Yeah, same professor.
Yeah, it was a great. Or the one I took was, I think the one I took was the more mathy one or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean they're both good because the topics are very interesting.
Right. So now, no going back. We're going after that bitch Umbra, and my ex stepsister.
Right.
Right. Do you remember her name?
Yes, I do remember her name.
What is her name?
I don't remember. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Look, I'm already 1 for 1.
I'm just gonna quickly pull out my phone.
Like, I would be that guy, right, in the NBA who shot 1 3, made it, and then never shot one again to say that I have a 100% ratio.
Right. So we actually have a new creature, one of the last ones in this game. We got this guy.
Yeah.
The one I've highlighted.
What is that, like a phoenix sort of looking thing?
Does that look like a phoenix? A phoenix is a bird.
Yeah, it could be like a bird. No.
I mean, I think the word you're looking for more is griffin.
Griffin. Oh man, you're right.
But then we already had a griffin enemy, like a more explicit griffin enemy.
Yeah, that's true.
No, still not rigging any, not coming up with anything.
I'm gonna call it.
I'm gonna
call it Griffin.
No, I was kind of hoping you'd go for something like you'd be something literally very literal. You'd be like, his name's Steven.
Steven? Oh no, his name's Steven. No, his name's Steven. He looks very Steven-like. I know a couple Stevens
Who look just like that.
and I did not like him.
Cause fuck Steven.
Cause fuck Steven. Cause
I feel like there's something there.
yeah, there is something there. I'm not gonna
Like legitimately.
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah, Steven's very fast, so you have to make sure you use Nicholas on him quite a bit.
Nicholas. A critical hit. It's super effective.
Thanks, Ash Ketchum.
No problem.
Professor Oak. No, actually, you'd be Professor Oak because you're the one naming the Pokemon.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually recently watched one of the Pokemon movies, and actually something happened in the movie where I was actually quite surprised.
I thought you were gonna say you cried. When you said, for some reason, I thought you were gonna say cried.
Oh no.
I mean, it could have been a very emotional scene. I wouldn't.
Well,
judge.
I mean, not that one. I mean, if you're talking about like original Pokemon 2000, the very first movie, like when you're watching all like the injured Pokemon there, like and Ash goes up and tries to save them all.
Yeah.
And Mewtwo puts him to stone, and all the Pokemon start crying, and you think he's dead. Like, does that not?
Yeah, it hits you right in the feels,
It hits you right in the field. Oh yeah, this is another one of the new enemies. These ice rocks.
Ice rocks. Ice rocks. Geodude.
We already had a Geodude.
We had a Geodude. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I am so bad at this.
Oh, oops! I picked the wrong element.
I'm gonna call him Grumpy. He doesn't look very nice.
None of them look nice. None of the rocks in this family look nice.
Look at him. Just look at him. Just for.
Would you want to hug him? No.
Would you want to talk to him?
No.
He's gonna talk about back and how in his day everything was just so much better, and how this generation is so lazy and self-entitled.
So essentially, what you're saying is he's like the old geezer.
I mean, doesn't really look like it. Look, he looks like, to me, he looks like a person you go up to him, right? And you ask him how he's doing, and then he's like, everything.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah, get off my... Exactly. See? You understand what I'm saying? Get off of my lawn.
Get off my ice patch! I'm rolling here.
And not like a good old man, not like
Not like
Gran
a Herbert
Torino.
the pervert. Oh, Gran Torino, yeah, he would be a good example of like a good old man. I mean, he gets shot up for that kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa! Spoilers! Are you kidding?
I mean, he shot some people up.
Look, I'm just gonna say this, okay? Someone, I think we both know, if you remember this, posted on Facebook. If you reveal spoilers, especially to a show, you are at minimum comparable to Hitler. So please don't.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, you remember that,
I
right?
remember,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, someone spoiled the 6th season of The Walking Dead for me.
Oh, I totally don't know what happens because I don't watch Walking Dead.
Yeah, here's the thing though. I mean, it was a little obvious because everyone kept talking about it, but that's the problem. Everyone kept talking about it. Like, okay, so what I did was, I knew there's like 16 episodes a season or something like that, right?
Okay.
8 and 8 on each of the halves. So what I did was, I have not watched it since, since like over a year, because I watched it all and then I waited and it just finished. So like,
the season just ended.
so like it just finished, right? And so I've been saving all these episodes so that I can binge watch it, and someone ruined it for me. I'm not gonna mention who.
Is it somebody I know?
Yes, starts with a J and it ends in an S.
Jizz.
No, close.
Wrong ending letter.
Wrong ending letter. But point being is that, man, no spoilers.
No
man.
respect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then
spoilers.
again,
It's so frustrating.
Should there be like an expiration date or something like that for when it comes to spoilers, where it's like, yeah, it's a spoiler for like X amount of time.
I think it's fair game to give it like like a month after it ends, then you can talk about anything.
I feel like that's for like a TV show.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying for a TV show.
No, but what I'm saying is that for depending on what it is, right?
Yeah.
Where there's do you feel like there should be an expiration date on like how long you should zip your mouth before it's like, okay, I can talk about it for like anything?
For anything, well, okay.
Because I feel like there should be.
I definitely think so too.
Because I mean, it's like, you know, for example, like I would say for like a TV show, like a year. Because at that point, it's like you had plenty of time to like binge watch it or like wait till the season's over, you know, stuff like that.
When the next season starts, hands down, everything from all the previous seasons. Like, but that's very, very generous. I'm saying like don't talk about the spoilers and all that on public places, whether that's Facebook or like Twitter or any social media outlet, including Reddit.
Personally.
No, I don't. I think it's stupid because
I get you trying to have a conversation, but you know,
like why the spoilers? You know,
right?
Like you could talk about like, hey, like last. I mean, yeah, maybe you don't want to talk about last season, but all I'm saying is that if the new season starts, everything past that, or I mean before that, it's fair game.
Okay, that's fair. What about movies?
Movies, movies is
because I feel like with movies, it's a lot. It should be like a little bit longer, maybe. I guess it depends on what that is too.
It depends. Well, the thing is that like I feel like spoilers more come out for TV than it does movies. You know, unless it's like a big movie that everyone's gonna see. You know, for instance, like Star Wars. Star Wars,
like especially Episode 7. That's
there are some spoilers in there, and you know we're not gonna talk about it, you know, at length because there are some spoilers.
Chewie goes, ah! I can't even. Ah! Caca!
He goes caca.
Yeah.
They had no money in their budget to do.
No one knew he can make that sound. That's the spoiler.
Spoiler. He goes caca.
Surprise, bitches.
Speaking of which, did you see that that video on YouTube where the guy goes like a store and it's like a cart full of ducks, and like it's a rubber duck, and then he presses it and goes. And then, like, but it's a whole cart of them, and then he presses down on the entire thing, and then they go, ah! Remember that? Oh, no. Wait, you've never seen that one?
I don't feel like I have.
Oh, man. I gotta show it to you. It's really
Alright, well, whoever's watching it, do you know what the video is called, or should they just, like, type in, like, rubber ducks going, ah?
No, it's called, like, oh my god, you know what? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because
it's bothering you?
It is bothering me. Come on, don't you have that where it just like bothers you?
Yeah, I mean sometimes when the thing's on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, tip of my tongue. Duck.
Try not to have the audio play through.
No, I'm not going to.
Well, how do they keep critting me like this?
Yeah, it's called Duck Army. You've never seen this one?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I absolutely have.
So, when you made that sound for some reason, I just thought of like weird noises, and that was the first thing that came to my head. It's super random.
Usually, that's the sound I make whenever I try to get someone's attention.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why I find that really funny, and I feel like I'm the only person who does it. Because normally people like will expect like a hey or like a whistle or something, right? But then like who caws at somebody? It's like they're like imagine someone's looking for you, you just hear
yeah.
Like it's like the bat signal.
It is like that. Actually, that's a good point. At least it's like it's unique, you know?
Right. If the person actually knows that's you, right? Then like that's just absolutely just easy.
I'm gonna throw in a random fact because my mind works like this. Random fact. Did you know that penguins, right? Between the offspring and the parents, they have a unique call that is only recognizable.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, right? You could have like hundreds.
There's like a slight tonal difference.
Yep. And out of like, if there's like thousands of them all congregate in one area, that one offspring knows how to match to their parent.
Right.
And waddle through the whole crowd.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
That's pretty crazy, yo.
Do you want me to start telling fun facts about koalas? Because I've been recently because of a certain bear made me look up koala facts because he found something on the internet that proved to be false.
In fairness, it was a Reddit thread like, what is your quote unquote like shocking fun fact, essentially. And so someone started commenting on koalas, so naturally I asked Koala, to read it. And so Koala did some digging.
Yeah. Except koalas don't normally dig.
Yes, they did some
Hypothetical
eating.
thing, yeah. So, do you want to tell them about what was in the Reddit post that made you look it up?
Yes, there was one that said it was like koalas eat their own poop.
Okay. What was the other ones?
Other one was that the beta koalas, so like you have the alphas and the betas. The beta koalas have to force themselves onto the women, like the female koalas, at night in order to procreate. And then the third one was, and this was it just got like more ridiculous as it went down. And the third fact was koalas will spontaneously combust like in sunlight.
Because they eat eucalyptus, they generate a lot of oil, and then whenever they're out in the middle of the sunlight, that oil is so flammable that they end up just simultaneously combusting.
Like straight up just combusting out of just nowhere. And of course that just sounds so far-fetched.
It's like, you don't see like random like National Geographic videos of just like koalas up in trees just like going meh, just like light on fire.
Like they're just peacefully eating a leaf and all of a sudden they just light on fire.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see that.
That would be quite interesting. I mean, not for the koala, but
yeah,
to see something just spontaneously combust because of quote-unquote oil
on their heads.
On their head.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell everyone what you found out?
So obviously the lighting on fire one is false.
Needless to say.
Needless to say. The one about the beta males is untrue as well. Koalas in general are territorial, but they're not rape koalas.
Rape.
So
Not like the meme.
not like the meme. No,
Well, it's a sloth.
It's sloth, yeah. But it's not like the meme. Not the meme. We already discussed that.
Get mixed up.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. But they are territorial and they will fight each other, and fight each other for their mates. But they won't just straight up rape a female koala. But something I did learn is the poop thing is true partially, in the sense that only the babies eat it, and it's because the female has a specific type of poop called pap, which I thought was kind of funny. Pap. So they have a specific one where essentially it gives them the enzymes and digestive the digestive enzymes essentially in the like stomach acid and stuff like that in order to be able to digest eucalyptus leaves later on in life. So essentially if they didn't do that, they wouldn't be able to eat eucalyptus leaves in adulthood. So it's actually, that part is actually true to a certain extent, but for like a meaningful reason.
Interesting.
Not because it's just like, oh, I don't have food, poop.
And you just I have nothing, so I'll just settle for that now. That's is interesting. Now I sent that to those 3 facts that someone wrote, again 2 of which was just erroneously false, but nonetheless I thought it was pretty interesting that you actually found out that number 1 is partially true.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely true.
Koala facts brought to you by this channel.
Yeah. For a short period of time, I actually was thinking about maybe in the future I might do this, where, every video I could bring up like a fun fact, whether it's about koalas or not. Leave a like or comment down below if you want that to be like a regular thing in the next series or whatever. But
or bears,
or bears if you're involved.
Yes.
I mean, it could be about anything. It'd be a fun fact about anything. It could be about bears.
Well, I'm a little biased.
Because you prefer bears.
Because I is bear.
Because you is a bear.
Yes.
I actually saw a picture recently of a starving polar bear.
I did
really
too,
sad.
and that's really sad. I've watched documentaries on it, maybe I take it a little too seriously. But I think the polar bear is a very interesting animal. And it's very sad to see. I mean, it's sad to see any animal, whether it's a human being or an animal, starving. And it's just so sad. Because they're already endangered.
Right.
So. Anyway. Way to make everything sad, bro.
I didn't do it on purpose, me. I'm sorry, me. I didn't do it on purpose. You still haven't come. Wait, we did actually come up with the names for these guys. Never mind.
Yes, we did.
I was about to say, I was like, we never came up with a name for these.
I'm a bad anthropologist, but I'm not that bad. I'm pretty bad.
I mean, probably next episode you'll forget what these guys' names are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
what are these guys' names? What's this one's name?
That one is called Steven.
Okay, well, what was the ice rock one called?
We call that one Grandpap.
No.
Wait, what did we call him?
Grumpy?
Grumpy? Yeah, he is grumpy.
Oh, what did we call it? I don't even remember.
I don't remember anymore.
We're so bad.
We are so bad at this. We can call him, like, Gran Torino.
I'm gonna, you know what? Gran Torino.
Because he kind of looks like, Clint Eastwood. Like
because you said Gran Torino, for some reason when you're trying to think the actor's name, I was trying to think of his name because of the T and the way it sounded like that.
Yeah.
I was about to say Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
That's not right.
Speaking of which, I saw Reservoir Dogs recently.
Oh, okay.
That was like his early movies.
Right.
Very, very interesting movie. Not everyone's cup of tea, just as his other works are, you know?
Right.
Like, you know, you'll have two camps who loved Pulp Fiction or hated it. Although the internet seems to be quite fond of Vincent Vega's, you know, John Travolta's character.
Yeah.
One where he's just like looking around, sort of just all confused. That's like a thing now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a thing now.
Oh, I haven't seen that being a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty. Thing is that if you haven't seen it, it's probably a good thing because that means you don't spend that much time on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure that's I've seen the GIF on the internet plenty of times. I haven't seen people actually doing it out, out in public.
You mean GIF?
GIF, yeah, right.
We're not gonna get into this. I'm pretty sure we actually brought this up in another episode.
Yeah, we did. So I think this is gonna be a good place to stop. So thank you so much for watching this episode and listening to us ranting about GIFs and GIFs and other kinds of peanut butter. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.